Hey, I'm Brian Curtis, and this is CBS College Sports NCAA March Madness Digital Daily. Today is Saturday, March 22nd. As we head into the second round, we'll check in with the CSTV.com road trippers who spent some time talking ball with Stephen Curry's dad. We'll also talk to USA Today reporter Steve Weberg, who's out in Omaha, and then I'll break down 3 upcoming matchups, including some teams that you might not have expected to make it to the second round. Yes, that's what's so great about March Madness. But first up, let's see what happens when CSTV.com road trippers Jake Osterhaus and Cyrus Ahal checked in with former NBA player Dell Curry to see if his son measures up.
He went to his first NBA game when he was 2 weeks old. My wife said he never went to sleep. He stayed awake the whole time.
Did you see any of your game in Stephen?
Just a little. That's his shooting part, moving well without the ball. And he used to watch me like I watch him now. He would come to games and watch me. He can handle the ball a lot better than I could, create his own shot. He's quicker defensively. The only thing that I have on him is I was a little bigger, taller and bigger. But just watching, I think, how I conducted myself in the off-season working out, that type of work ethic is carried over into him and my younger son as well. I've never had to tell him, all right, guys, it's time to go to the gym. Now, more often than not, they're telling me, come on, Dad, let's go work out.
Now, do you guys get into little games of one-on-one or horse?
I came up here last year, and he beat me on this floor, first time ever in a game of horse, but I still own the backyard.
Well, Dad may have the backyard, but all Stephen needs is to make sure he owns the court as Davidson takes on Georgetown on Sunday. To see more of the CSTV.com Road Trippers adventure, log on to www.cstv.com/goingmad. Well, earlier today, I had the chance to speak with USA Today reporter Steve Weberg, who's out in Omaha watching the basketball games, and I talked to Steve about how Kansas State will fare with Wisconsin's methodical basketball game.
This, to me, is one of the more intriguing matchups of the second round. It's not quite irresistible object versus immovable force. I think Beasley fits the irresistible object category, but he is going against what is statistically the best defense in the country, and it's a defense that in the second half really shut down Fullerton. And the big thing is they're big. They can throw 2 6'11" guys at you. Even their swing man is 6'7", and he's another thick body. It's a team that may not be a lot like anything that K-State and Beasley have run into in the past.
Well, check out how it all plays out as Kansas State and Wisconsin go head-to-head on Saturday. Let's break down some other second-round matchups, and let's start with Stephen Curry's own Davidson team as they take on the Georgetown Hoyas in the second round. Now, Stephen Curry ended up with 40 points in that amazing upset win over Gonzaga. Despite Gonzaga having a size advantage down low, Stephen Curry and the guards for Davidson simply couldn't be stopped. Now, I think that they're going to have a much more difficult task against Georgetown. I think the Georgetown defensive pressure will extend beyond the three-point line, and John Thompson III probably will double-team Stephen Curry every time he touches the ball. Jonathan Wallace has played well for Georgetown down the stretch. And Roy Hibbert will be the biggest and baddest man on the court. I think in this case, Georgetown's going to come up on top. What about Tennessee and Bruce Pearl taking on the Butler Bulldogs? Well, UT got challenged by American on Friday afternoon. I think they'll have an easier time with Butler, believe it or not. Butler loves to shoot the three-point basket. I think Tennessee knows now that they've got to go harder to the basket. I think big men Cruz and Tyler Smith and Wayne Chisholm will be a major force inside, and that size advantage will allow them to overtake Butler. Finally, the upset game that everyone's looking at, Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers taking on San Diego. Can the Hilltoppers, Ty Rodgers, continue after that amazing shot which won their first round game? They can go inside and out in this 12-13 matchup. San Diego, remember, won the West Coast Conference, which included teams like Gonzaga and St. Mary's. They are a legitimate threat. I like San Diego in this team. Former Gonzaga assistant Bill Greer has done a sensational job coaching San Diego. Well, that wraps up today's edition of CBS College Sports NCAA March Madness Digital Daily. To learn more about CBS College Sports Network, log on to cbssports.com/getcollegesports.